Hey guys, it's Dom from mobiledom.co.uk, and today I have an unboxing video for you. It is the Palm Pre 2. As many of you know, I've been quite an advocate of WebOS itself, and I have an original Pre. But personally, I think the time is to move on. I absolutely love my Pre. It's the original Pre, but it's now starting to show its age. The hinge is getting even more rickety. Just this morning, I don't know if you can see that, I chipped the glass at the side, or plastic, whatever it is. The keyboard's becoming slightly more mushier. There's loads of scratches on the screen, and I think it was just time to upgrade. So when I was at work today, I was going through the store cupboard. My boss had bought loads and loads of Pre-2s when they were new, and he just hasn't been able to shift them. So he sold me this one. Lovely bloke he is. And well, let's just get down to it. This is an unboxing video. Alright, so we just take the plastic sleeve off, which just has like lots of legal stuff, like what the box contains, requirements, some other stuff. Let's just throw it to the side, quite literally. Alright, on the front of the box we have a picture of the Pre-2 itself, which I believe is actual size because this is a Pre-1 and it's roughly the same size. On the side, left side, we have nothing. Right side, nothing. Top, it just says Palm with a sticker. Back says Palm, and the bottom is where all the stuff is. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the bottom. Like every video, I've got a scalpel to cut the tape. Is that done? I don't even know if I've done that. Yep. Let's also do the one on the top just to be sure. I'm absolutely appalled. Like, after the amount of unboxings I've done with scalpels, you think I'd get better at it over time. But the answer is no. I'm still as terrible as when I first started. Alright, and so let's lift. Well, that was rather difficult. Let's lift the top off and put that to the side. Alright, I don't really want to take the screen protector off, so I'm just going to hop it over. So here is the Pre-2 compared to the original Pre. Obviously it's got the flat Gorilla Glass front compared to the curved plastic. It's got the capacitive strip down here, which turned off, microphone, loudspeaker. On the side there is the micro USB, which is supposed to, on the original one, be covered by a door, which mine snapped off. On the top, 3.5mm headphone jacks, vibrate rocker, power button. On the back, 3.2 megapixel camera. I believe this is a 5 megapixel. I'll put an annotation if I'm wrong. LED flash, speaker, touchstone compatible backplates on both, and volume rockers. Alright, I'll put the Pre-2 down for the moment. Alright, let's go through the rest of the box. Alright, we have getting started, which is a nice little opens out that way. Gesture guides, which is actually incredibly useful if you've never actually used a WebOS device before, seeing as they are completely gesture based and you're kind of screwed if you don't know how to use them. Alright, let's just put that back on. Put it down the side. Under this door we find another door. And under the door we find another door. And oh wow, right, this is quite tightly packed in here. We have the UK 3-pin adapter. We have Europe's 2-pin adapter. We have the USB wall plug, which you go this. How does that work? There you go. You lock it in that way. I'll just take that off. There you go, there's a plug. Similar to the old one, apart from the old one didn't detach, I don't believe. Put that down on the side. There is Palm headphones, which I highly doubt you will ever use. I never did. I think I've still got the old ones in my original Palm Pre box. And here is the charge and data cable, which you plug into the device and the charger itself. Alright, if I can pop all this back in to the box itself. Wow, my voices went really slow there. I was like Cleveland from Family Guy, wasn't it? Alright, just pop all this back in there and put it over the side. And obviously, as there was no battery in the box, that means there is most likely one in the device itself. So just power it on. I'm gonna zoom in, guys. So it's like the most low-tech zoom ever. I'm just winding the tripod down. I'm gonna cut out here, guys, because WebOS devices take stupidly long to boot up, and I'll turn the camera on when we get back. Hey guys, it's Dom. I'm back. I've just turned the phone off, put a SIM card in there and turned it back on, so we can now go through the activation wizard. Alright, English, United Kingdom, confirm English please. Thank you. I accept the WebOS terms and conditions. Right, I'm going to take it off screen to sign into my Palm profile. Alright guys, and we are back for a third time. I just had to enter my internet settings because it picked up my carrier but not my internet settings, so I just had to enter an APN and everything. But now it's signing into my Palm profile, and as you can see from the top right corner, it's actually picking up 3G signal, which is good. So hopefully, actually, I just think there's a progress bar here. It's not just like a little bar. It's moving quite rapidly. That's not too bad. But like I said, while this is attempting to sign in, I think we should do some technical specifications. Like the original Pre, the Pre Plus, the Pre 2 has a 3.1 inch or 3.2. So a 3.1 or 3.2 inch HVGA, which is a 320 by 480 screen. This has a sheet of Corning Gorilla Glass on the front. It's got a 1 GHz CPU. I believe it's the OMAP 3630, I could be wrong. A 5 megapixel EDOF camera. And that's the only thing that's really different, apart from the slide mechanism is so much sturdier on this than on the older one. The sides here also aren't as sharp, which is good, because I mean, after a while, that if you were leaning on that got quite sharp and hurt a bit. Again, I'm going to pull this off camera quickly to enter my settings so I can just log in. Alright guys, we are done. I've signed into all my accounts, and now it's just going through, so hopefully I'll be able to show you a bit about the Pre 2, and I can show you how much faster it is than my old Pre. And also, this is the oh no, we're doing another boot. Thank you. Oh yay. What was I going to say? Yep, the Pre 2 was the first device to ship with WebOS 2.0, and if I'm not mistaken, this can actually be upgraded to either 2.1 or 2.2, which is what the Veer and the Pre 3 run. But I think every couple of seconds it pops up the little white gesture LED strip, which I think is so cool. I mean, on the original Pre we had the button and we had 2 LED dots either side. This is replaced in with like an entire strip of LEDs, which is pretty damn cool. I mean, I'm all for minimalism, and this really does just do it. I mean, the only other way the only way this could be better is if it was like a complete black slab, no slider keyboard. Like well, I think it was the HP Windsor Knot is what the code name was, and it was a slate WebOS device, which is basically a Pre 3 without a keyboard. I would have loved that. Like, they would have sold so many if they actually made that phone. But oh well, they didn't. They released the stupid Veer instead. Oh well, waste not, want not. I mean, I know a few people that have the Veer, and they're perfectly happy with it. I think they would have been happier if they had a slate, but you can't blame them for their purchase. They wanted a WebOS device. the Pre-3 was never actually available in the States, so they got what they got. And wow, this is, see, this is, here we are. There we go, Kush D, everything is happy. Yeah, you can just see, this is so much smoother. Yeah, let's download all my apps again, yes. You can see this is just so much smoother than WebOS of the past. Yeah, there's that LED strip, guys. Yeah, I can still do this. Yes, love that. Just Type is WebOS's universal search. It's actually one of the first types of universal search, and usually lauded as the best, because Just Type is literally, you just type. You open the slider and you just start typing. So if I just typed Amy, it will suggest a Google search, launch these apps, quick actions, contacts, preferences, and I can change all of this. It's just so good, and obviously this is where notifications are, and I just love it. It's so good. Alright guys, hit me up on the website, which is www.mobile-dom.co.uk. You can get me on Twitter, which is www.twitter.com/mobile_dom. You can get me on Google+, which is gplus.to/Domenico Lamberti. I also do consultations for phones, tablets, what pet you should get, I don't know. The email address for the consultations, and also the phone number. The phone number is 07815908118, and the email address is domenico@mobile-dom.co.uk. Until next time, guys, peace.